Welcome, Cancer, to your mid-month reading for February. I hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in the mid-month. I did put up that meditation video that I said I would do during the summertime. I made it 3 hours. That way you can sleep to it or just use it for meditation, calming, however you want. Made it nice and long. Okay, let's see what is going on with you. So you might want to check that out. What you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you is it's falling right out. Star card upside down. A little bit of doubts and worries going on over here with you in the mid-month. Let's find out why. Why are you having a little bit of doubts and worries over here, my friends? Maybe even a little confusion going on. Spirit says it's just spread your wings and fly. It feels like this is the whole point of the confusion is maybe you feel like you are on the rainbow bridge over here, but not sure exactly what it is that you're missing. Why do I feel like you're missing a link over here to the confusion? Yeah, definitely got some confusion now and some doubts of actually being able to spread your wings and fly in this situation. So it feels like you were walking this certain path, and then all of a sudden something kind of stumbled inside of the way of the path. So what's going on blocking the path? But the overall card is spread your wings and fly. So go ahead and take that risk and move, my friends. You have dreams and you have goals. It just looks like something has sparked up, right? Okay. Getting straight into the present is just breathe, my friends. Just breathe. Man, I'm telling you, there's a meditation video might be good for you. Believe and succeed was what was going on in the recent past. It's telling me you had the belief, you had the success sitting there right next to you. You were in a great spot to go after what you're going after. You were spreading your wings, but something is definitely falling into your path. Find balance is what's going to end up happening for the potential outcome of the near future of this situation. So just breathe. Don't allow this to overwhelm you. I see the confusion and the doubts that this may not go the way that you wanted it to go. You had all the belief and the ideas and all the wonderful dreams of this going in maybe a certain way until this thing kind of this log rolled out in front of you. Let's put it that way. So going straight into the recent past where you had the belief in the success sitting at your door, feeling like you're making it where you're supposed to be making it before this happened. Yep, something went backwards. It kind of stopped you in your tracks. Ugly definitely has stopped you in your tracks. Could be a Libra that came back. Doesn't have to be. But definitely whatever it is, it's definitely confusing you, overwhelming you. It could be some drama that got into the way. That could be the log that rolled out in front of you. However it is, it did stop you in your tracks from going exactly where you wanted to go. With the just believe over here, or just, yeah, you know what, just believe anyways. I heard that saying, you know how it is. I'll say what I hear. Just breathe and still believe. And, with the star cards, just believe that, it's just for a minute. It's temporary. Okay. It's not something that's going to last forever. Just breathe, just meditate, just relax. Try to get that, off your chest. Yeah, it'll be over before you know it. The world is upside down, guys. Look at that. Just breathe, get past it. It'll come to its own conclusion here in the present. It will see its way out. As soon as you stop giving it too much attention, or you fix it the way it needs to be fixed. Let's put it that way. It could be two different things, because for some of you, I feel like if you don't give it attention, and it could be a person, then it will stop, right? Because they lose energy. If it is a situation that has to do with work or something like that, it'll all come to an end as soon as it's fixed. Yeah. And determined to fix it or get away from it one way or the other. Seeing all this air coming up, my friends, so you definitely, I do believe that there could be even a boss who has done something. We have the King of Swords coming out. There's going to be this communication that I do believe is going to work its way around this situation. The more that you're talking about it, communicating about it, the more it's going to close that chapter. Now, it won't be traveling towards you anymore. You'll be leaving that area. You'll be jumping that log, jumping that hurdle that's sitting in your way. For some of you, you know that you need a new job, but the boss is the one that's in the way. They're not doing their job. They're not being a real boss. Maybe they're too bossy, but there's something going on that I do believe with a boss for a lot of you. Because of that King of Swords is showing this boss mode. Do you feel like the boss is, maybe they're lazy. Maybe there's a coworker that's lazy. But it does feel like there's some kind of flippant attitude going on around you when it comes to some kind of finances, if this is financial, guys. It just feels like maybe they were supposed to pay you something for some of you, and you're not getting that financial growth. Maybe they told you were going to get a promotion, and they withheld it, and you don't see any effort in growth within this career. It just keeps you stagnant. So how are you going to go on your spread your wings in your rainbow bridge over here if they're, not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and then having this flippant attitude towards you or towards the situation? And it's saying, you're probably excellent at your job. Why can't you see what you've seen in me before? Why are you now going backwards on your word? On your word. So, yeah, it causes confusion, and it also causes some kind of tension going on too. But don't lose focus no matter what the situation is. Do not lose focus on what is important. Okay? You keep going the way you're supposed to be going. Do not allow any, if it's family, do not allow any inconsistencies with another person, family member, friends, or whatever it is to get in the way. If you need to communicate with some kind of I would say Aquarius, Gemini, or the Libra in a family situation or a friend situation, allow them to understand that they are not doing good, that they are acting lazy, they are being inconsistent, and do not allow your communication to become inconsistent. I do feel that there's some kind of inconsistency, though, when it comes to it, because it does feel, because of the Two of Pentacles and the, it's causing drama because of the back and forth behavior, no matter where it is. Yeah. Not seeing any progress. Not seeing any progress at the moment. I do feel, though, through the determination of the communication, though, it will definitely end the situation, but it just feels like they're not going to progress where they said they were going to progress. But the chapter will end as soon as you make that communication. Then you'll be able to find the balance again where you have lost your balance, where they had made you stumble on this rainbow bridge, on this dream, on this area of what you were trying to do. You will finally find the balance again. Yeah, you'll be back to the committed, the commitments and the faith and the dream and all the things in your star cards going to go boop. How come? Because of the Hierophant. So as soon as you feel balanced, you'll feel like your star is, you're the shining star again. You'll feel like the path that you have and the hopes and the dreams, the faith, all the things that you need, that you were committed to begin with, will all shape itself back again. Okay? So don't worry about that, right? I wouldn't worry about that at all. That's not going to have any kind of issue in the near future, excuse me. Yeah, there it is again. You're just going to have to wait for the perfect timing and use a lot of intuition. There's going to be a lot of things that you're going to be thinking about at this time. I do believe with the moon, though, you're also going to change things for the better. When your faith comes back and you start spreading your wings to find that balance, you're going to find different paths and different ways around things. I still feel like with the new chapter that will be coming through, this new change and this, and the way that it's cycling through, you might still feel like you're kind of at an impasse with the situation. But you know what? It's fine. Because I think the whole thing is the log might be a little big to kick. So you definitely have to jump it. But I do feel like with the creativity of the moon as well, the moon has its own strange intuitive creativity that goes on with it. I do believe that you will find kind of a different route. A more healthier, stable route with the Two of Cups. Wow. So if you're getting a new job, you will find a new job that is a lot healthier for you, Cancer. You won't have to worry about this anymore. All the worries are going to go away, and all your healthy mindset will come back. Yeah, for the Nine of Cups with the Ace of Wands. You're just going to have to take action. And, there's going to be a generous offer coming towards you that is going to keep you balanced as well, whether it's within a love situation, whether it's these friends coming back to apologize, however it is, job, whatever. But your situation, everybody's situation is different, but you definitely have a healthy, beautiful offering of generosity coming towards you. And I do feel like you want to take action on that. If you know that this other job, they're not doing a good job with you, you put all your hard work in there, don't worry about it, okay? Because you're now going to make a big difference in where you're going to make some smart changes for your life. Maybe it's even the smart changes on how you deal with this individual, however it is. But there's going to be this fairness that you're going to want to continue using as they're offering this positive change that's coming around you. Okay. And it's going to be good for your mental well-being as well, as we see with the moon over there. And also, you might even need to maybe somebody's going to help you in other areas as well. If you know that you're going to have a little bit of income over here, someone's going to make a generous offer while you are in the middle of waiting for this new job. Okay, so there's all kinds of beautiful things going on over here. Okay, but it does look like this log has rolled out in front of you and kind of taken you away from where you're supposed to be. Even if you felt like you and this other person, were doing a great job together in a relationship, it feels like they've kind of gone back on their word, something of this nature, maybe even went back to old behavior. Okay, so take that how it is. Okay, let's see what the angels have to say. It looks like it's all going to work its way out in the end. It just looks like it's going to have to be up to you to really do so and open up the lines of communication in the smart way. For some of you, it is romance, but it'll bring abundance in the end. Okay, but you will be choosing a new direction. And like I said, you will be choosing a new direction for recovery as well. Yes, and that's because, remember I told you, because that path that you're walking here, it just seems like if I continue that way, I need another way. So it just feels like you're gonna, you're gonna leap over that log and then maybe go to the right where you thought you were going straight. Okay, so choosing a new path will make a huge difference on the situation, so that way you don't kind of get stuck in the same situation again. Okay, with this whole person or this whole situation itself. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.